Today, February the 13th, is the 110th anniversary of my grandfather General Aung San's birth. He is referred to by the Burmese people as the father of the nation for his work towards Burmese independence and uniting the country. Sadly, he was assassinated just 6 months before his goal was realised. My mother was 2 years old at the time. In honour of his birthday, I will be making one of his favourite dishes, phở bio, made from sprouted beans. Today I will be cooking this dish with some fried onions. You do not need to have fried onions with this dish, but lots of people like it this way, and it's something that can make it a little bit more interesting. Otherwise, it's a very simple dish which I don't really need to do much cooking for, since phở bio is actually a dish which requires some preparation in advance. You need to soak the beans for few days and then boil them for a long time, or put them in a pressure cooker. And I'm not going to show you how to do all of that today. Meme often referred to my grandfather as Anya Tha, meaning upcountry or hot region guy. There is also a Burmese saying, Anya Tha per chaite, which means upcountry guys like bean seeds. Once the oil has got to temperature, then add the onions. You want to take your time cooking the onions, because this is going to go golden colour without getting burnt. Once the phở bio has been prepared over the couple of days it takes to sprout the beans, then the actual preparation on the day is very simple. You simply put some oil in the pan and chuck the phở bio in and heat it up. Revered as the architect of modern Burma and a national hero, a martyr's mausoleum was built at the foot of the famous Shwedagon Pagoda in Rangoon, the country's capital. And the 19th of July was designated Martyrs' Day, a public holiday. There is a famous note in my grandfather's handwriting to my grandmother Daw Khin Chhi, which is displayed in the House Museum, saying, Chi phở bio ne nan bia ya yin sa chinde, meaning, Chi, I would like to eat boiled beans and flat naan, if possible. In Burma, we would traditionally eat this dish with nam bia, which is actually an Indian bread. And it's a bit hard to get hold of nam bia in England, so I use a different Indian bread. I like to use paratha. One can find these frozen in the supermarket, because it's actually quite a process to make these at home. So I'm glad I found these at the supermarket. To cook the paratha, you need a very hot pan. Phở bio needs salt. Be generous with the salt. At this stage, I throw the onions back in. The paratha should bubble up nicely. Now you can see the paratha starting to puff up now. And there we have it. Phở bio and paratha. It is a tradition in Burma and with Burmese people around the world that they prepare this dish on my grandfather's birthday to serve to others. Sabaron.